Hey everyone, I'm NBC6 First Alert Meteorologist Steve MacLaughlin with a look back 46 years to January 19th, 1977, the day it snowed in Miami. And the setup is a big area of high pressure that came directly out of Canada, the center of an Arctic air mass, the cold air coming all the way down from the North Pole. Remember, the winds around high pressure, always clockwise, and that was a northerly wind that pushed this cold front all the way down into Cuba. So we say the first and only time snow officially fell in Miami's history, although we've had unofficial reports that maybe back in 2010 on January 9th, there was one day where we may have had a few flurries, but this is the only official time on record in South Florida. Flurries were reported as far south as Homestead. And what's pretty amazing is all of our papers talked about the snow, and that overshadowed a pretty big event that was set to take place on the 20th, and that is the inauguration of Jimmy Carter up in Washington, D.C. We had some snow and rain mixed in the Bahamas. Now, before this event, the farthest south the snow had ever made it on record in South Florida. Draw a line from Fort Myers to Fort Pierce. Snow was not officially reported at MIA Airport, but everyone around South Florida certainly saw the flurries. Snow fell between 8 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. It melted as soon as it hit the ground. But if you go to Tampa, they actually had 0.20 inches. Not a lot, but that was enough to coat some cars in the grass. And then Plant City, which is about 25 miles east of Tampa, they measured 2 inches. That's significant, but it wasn't just the snow. It was the cold. From January 16th through the 19th, 4 straight days where the temperature never got to 60 degrees. And on the 19th, we had a high temperature, now 47 degrees. That is still Miami's second coldest. And as far as the low temperatures that happened the next morning on the 20th, Homestead 23, Fort Lauderdale 28, Hollywood 28, Miami 31 at the airport, at the beach 32, and for Fort Lauderdale and Miami Beach, these are still all-time records, the coldest temperatures ever recorded. And the entire state, because of all of the destruction to agriculture, had $350 million in losses. For now, I'm meteorologist Steve MacLaughlin.